All right, what's up, everyone? I have today a video about something that I would call like a fad, but let's just hear the story about this real quick.
I can open snacks.
For 50 years, this family-owned Italian deli has served a steady stream of loyal customers. But Seven Brothers Gourmet in Oceanside in January, but it wasn't until 4 months later that it blew up.
I'm gonna be trying a pickle sandwich.
This TikTok video, made by a cashier's sister, Gabby Palmigiano, went viral.
That is so good. The bacon, look at the juice dripping.
It quickly racked up more than 4 million views.
Oh wow, we made 10 today. The next day came, oh wow, we made 20, we made 30.
All right, so basically that's what happens with this story. I'm not going to show you the whole story. A TikTok video, and we've all heard this story before. TikTok video about someone trying something that I guess is different, and it just blows up. And it blows up to the point that it's like they have lines out the door. So he continues to say they used to buy like one tub. They used to go through like maybe one tub a day, and they started going through 10 tubs of pickles a day. That's 70 tubs a week. And it's just like, the pickle sandwich, I mean, is it really that good? People are saying, they swear by it that it's good, but I have some conflicting stories say that. Some other people have said it's not good at all, but I have conflicting stories when people are asked about these viral crazes, that most people just tend to say, yeah, it's great, because they want to be part of that craze. And again, it's just my theory. I could be 100% wrong, but I'm going to give you a little bit about this story real quick. I heard about this story, and I'm like, this is not the first time I heard about damn pickle sandwich. And maybe there's other people that are listening to this video right now, and they're like, that's not new, but it looks like it's new because somebody made a video on TikTok, and everybody is reacting as if it's a new thing. But I'm like, is this the same pickle sandwich place that was very big like 4 years ago? So I looked it up, and no, it's not. So I was correct. It was a sandwich shop that did the same exact thing in Jersey. And I think they actually also opened up a place in Philadelphia too. But they're closed. I mean, they had a big blow up when they were the first people, I guess one of the first popular places to make sandwiches on pickles. And they had this big blow up that to the point that they were rebranding themselves and opening franchises. That's how big this thing blew up about 4 years ago. It's 2021, not even 3 years ago. But it happened before that. It probably happened like 2019 or something like that. And tell you, they are now out of business. I don't know necessarily the reason, but I know it all died out pretty quickly. It could have been a COVID casualty. They could have just lost their fizz off of COVID and people stopped going there. But this is, they're called Esley's in Haddonship. They're closing down, and that's what they did. They did sandwiches and pickles. They were like the first ones. But I honestly, this is a TripAdvisor 4.0. They only had 12 reviews, which whatever. That's not fair. But again, that's what they did. Let me show you a picture. Pickle sandwiches. They were doing this way before this other one did. They actually rebranded to Peace Love Pickles to stay in business despite Haddon Heights Cafe Future closure. And that's what happened. So they try to rebrand themselves, but yeah, they still just couldn't. They rebranded themselves and they opened up other shops, and it just didn't. It never stayed. Like the business just never picked back up. They had a big boom, and it looks like they kind of went down. They kind of rebranded. They started doing shakes and all these other stuff too, but it just never worked out. And that's crazy. That is very crazy when you have something blow up so big, because I remember this. They blew up. Maybe TikTok was not the main place they blew up in, but they were in the news. They were big, and now they're closed in South Jersey. So Philly was hitting them up, and South Jersey, they were just big. This new restaurant is in New York, so I guess they were so far away from here they didn't know. But it's like, it's not. But it's like, this is not new, and it's almost like, yeah, they got a big fad, and it's just like, this is my opinion right now. I'm gonna tell you. Before I get to that opinion, they actually, the one in Haddonfield, New Jersey, closed last year, 2023. So yeah, I mean that it sucks. Now another business is doing the same exact thing they're doing, or for one TikTok video, and they seem to be having the same success in the beginning as the other place. So we'll see. The future could only tell if this place will continue success. I think, you know what, to be fair, this place had a little bit of a problem with the pandemic that probably didn't, I mean, I know it didn't help, but still would think something that was so big that it would, you know, it would continue at least to be successful enough. In one of the articles, they did mention the cost of doing business and all that. I get it. But usually the cost of doing business, when you are doing very well, you're able to usually cover it. It may be tasking, it might be difficult, but you're usually able to cover it if you're doing very, very well. Like extra well. Like when you're doing well, it might get a little tougher. When you're doing okay in middle, now yeah, the cost really starts to, you know, dig in there. But okay, well, my opinion on this whole thing, I'm not trying to make this long video, it's just a simple topic. This is like a fad for me. And it's like, how much do you like pickles to eat? I personally, look, maybe it's just me. I don't like pickles on my sandwich. I just don't. I like pickles. For me to eat a whole pickle, I gotta be in a mood for it. But I can't eat. I just don't like pickles on my sandwich or my burgers. I don't like pickles on any of that. It's too overpowering. So for me to eat a whole sandwich with a whole big pickle, I mean, all I'm gonna really taste is the damn pickle. And again, unless if you love pickles to the point that you love pickles for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I don't see, like, I'll probably try one and I'll be like, yeah, I'm good. Like, that's not, it doesn't really even sound good to me. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, you guys leave your comments below. Let me know. Subscribe if you haven't, and let me know what's your opinion. Do you like pickles enough that the sandwich with a whole pickle you think will be good for you? I don't know. Or do you think most people are saying how good this is because it's a TikTok fad and people just want to be with the fad? Because I've had people say they have different feelings about this. They've had it and this is not the same feeling that everybody's saying. So, like, I could try it. I could make a pickle sandwich. It's just not, it doesn't sound good to me. It's just my opinion. That's just me. Peace. Later.